Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Shaun Does the FM. Hope your day is going well. Today, one of the biggest league games of the season. We take on Auckland City away at Kuatia Street. This, on paper, is the biggest challenge for us. They did lose their first game 3-1 to Canterbury United away though, so we could pull the misery on and take a big step towards winning the title. And we were pretty good in that 2-0 win against the Phoenix Reserves if you caught the last episode. Go back and watch that if you didn't. Interestingly, since then, for some reason, Auckland City have overtaken us to become favourites. I'm not sure what happened in that Canterbury United game that made the media think that they're better than us. But they've done that, so time to prove the media wrong. And we will get straight into it really. They're only a week since our last game. Also, the first game in this entire save I've played where there's a picture of the opposition stadium. We're moving up in the managerial world. There's pictures of stadiums now. Good stuff. Probably our next game that we come back for. Another picture of a stadium. David Farrington Park. But the main focus today, Auckland City. That is the game that we will bring you. And we will crack into it. Interesting games alongside Canterbury United and Team Wellington. That is going to be interesting. And the Phoenix Reserves will want to get back on track after that loss to us. So we've got the exact same team as we played in the last game. No changes. I'm hoping that Palmer might do a bit more. I was happy with how we played last time. It was really good. We had a lot of shots. The opposition only had one. I just want us to be a bit more clinical. So hopefully that happens today. We will go to balanced actually for this game because I do respect the Auckland team a little bit. We did play them in a friendly before the start of the season, which I also mentioned in today's episode. It was at our home park though, but we did play with this team for the most part. Strong and Stewart were out on international duty, and we did beat them 4-1, so I'm confident we can get a result. We did play with a balanced mentality then as well. Let's crack into it. Huge game. Really want to pile the pressure on Auckland City here. In New Zealand, they're outside of Auckland. Most people really don't like the place, so it's always good to beat them. If the job came up instead of Hamilton Wanderers, I 100% would have taken it. But it didn't. We're at Hamilton Wanderers. Time to hurt. Right, here we are. Auckland City in the dark blue with white socks. We're in the all white. And we're underway here at Kuatia Street. Stewart with a good interception early on too. As we start to dominate possession, hopefully. Palmer down the right. Over to Rodriguez. Nice ball there. And an early corner. That's a good start inside a minute. And we've got a corner. Hopefully we can hit them early here. Floro. We'll curve this in. Gray over the top. It's a good start from us again. Right, so we're now at the 13-minute mark and a long throw. And they've cocked that up, Auckland, but Palmer puts it wide. Auckland sloppy at the back there, so we're looking good. They haven't had a shot yet after a quarter of an hour. Right, another throw in for us here as Canterbury United take the lead against Team Wellington. They might be sneaky good this year, it's looking like. Brundle with the long throw. Palmer gets it. Stewart, and puts it wide. And 2-0 now to Canterbury. All over them, just need to be more clinical while we are on top of them here, because they haven't really fired a shot as we have another throw in. 24 minutes gone. Rodriguez strong. Rogerson as we play out from the back. Stewart is outpacing them here. Slightly will try and do something here. It's going to get Palmer. Gets his head to it. He is a big lad. His heading stats not great though, and it shows there. And a free kick here. Floro hits it straight into the wall. Rodriguez taking his sweet time. And it's not a highlight. Floro with the corner. Curving it out. Gray just past the post. Oh, we need a goal soon here, it feels like. We are dominating them, and so Canterbury United 3-0 against Team Wellington. Floro, another corner. Strong gets to it. That's the goal. It was coming. And finally, one of our corners works. 1-0. Hamilton Wanderers after half an hour, and it is thoroughly deserved. Auckland City yet to fire a shot. Strong on the back foot a little bit, but gets his head to it and puts it nicely into the left corner. It's 12 shots to none. Deserved. lead. And Brundle with the long throw now. It's a loopy one. Palmer has been fouled. It's a penalty. This is perfect. Come on, boys. Right. It will be Rafael Flora on the penalties. Oh, no, it's Strong. Okay. And it's a terrible penalty. I'm going to check who's better at penalties. I thought it was Flora. Strong. 5. Why is Strong on penalties? I'm not happy about that. Corner. Hopefully bounce back from that penalty. Can't believe Strong was on it. That's frustrating. Reeves with a shot. Oh, that's a absolute thunder strike from Reeves. He has buried that top left corner, and the missed penalty hasn't cost us much at all. Skeens tries to clear it. It goes to Reeves, and he fires that top left corner. Pick that out, goalie. 2-0 all over them here. Great start. Great half. So a brilliant half there from us. 2-0 up. Auckland City haven't fired a shot. And really, well, I was going to say it could be 3-0, but we did score in the next play after that missed penalty. I can't believe Strong was on them. I don't know what's happened there. But I can't complain about the performance. We've absolutely dominated them here. We will tell the boys I'm very pleased. Keep it going. Good ratings all around. Let's get straight into the second half. Khaleesi's not having the best game, but he did score 2 last time, so we'll keep him on the pitch for now. As we start the second half, 2-0. Let's keep it going. Right, long throw. It's in a dangerous area too. Brundle. Palmer doesn't quite get his head to it. And Auckland City will try and counter, but that standard defensive line snuffs anything out, and Rodriguez down the right now will play a ball in. Not cleared very well. Back in the mixer. Bit of aerial ping pong. As Gray launches one forward, and Khaleesi's on this. Make it free. There it is. Third goal of the season, Khaleesi. He's lethal on the left wing at the moment, and we are absolutely thumping Auckland City here. This bodes well, considering they're the only New Zealand, or the only other New Zealand team in the Champions League. Oh, I'm starting to get excited about this team now. I was a bit sceptical at the start of the season just how good we were. This is a bit of a statement win at the moment. 3-0. Right, Auckland City with a throw now, looking for their first shot in the game. And we've pinched it off them. That's nice. We'll launch it forward. Palmer. Let's see what he can do. He plays it back to Khaleesi. Rees. Nice ball out to Stewart. He might have a crack here. He does. And it's just wide. Similar effort to one he produced last game. We are all over them here. And Team Wellington look like they might be coming back against Canterbury United. 3-2 after being 3-0 down. But Floro with the corner. Great. Lovely flick on, and Stewart puts it away. 4-0 inside 60 minutes. This is a superb performance away from home. And what I thought would be the toughest game of the season on paper anyway. Looks like it might be Canterbury United the way things are going. But Stewart, good tap in after Gray flicks it on. Auckland City, if they're going to get back in this game, it's going to need to be quickly. They have their first shot, but I don't think it was on target. Tracy has it well covered, the ex-Auckland City player. He'll boot it down to Stewart. Strong from centre mid. Palmer with one of his first shots that we've seen on camera, but it gets blocked. Praise the boys, everyone happy as we have a long throw. Brundle. Gray misses. Oh, hits the bar. There's a tackle in the box. We flopping like LeBron. But nothing coming from it. Right, we'll make some changes here. Strong is playing well. Got the first goal. Missed the penalty though. I'm still bitter about that, obviously. We will bring Illy on for Strong like we did last game and move Brundle back to the CDM role. Khaleesi. We're 4-0 up. We'll make the most of this and bring some subs on. We will bring on John Mwangi for Khaleesi. We'll leave Palmer up front for now. As Brundle is a free kick now. Loops it in. Rogerson's going to get his head to that, but just over the bar. Just over quarter of an hour left. It's really all sewn up here, isn't it? 4-0. There's Illy, Brundle, Rees. The midfielders linking up nicely. Floro on the left. Back to Illy, Brundle. Nice patient build up here. A long ball. Stewart's going to have to do a bit of work to keep that in, but he does. In for Rees. Palmer gets his foot on it, but McCracken covers well. They try and get us on the break quickly there, but we've got it covered. Stewart off the post. And then into the side netting. Absolutely hammering them here. Shots. 29-1. Brundle opts against the usual throw. Oh, what a strike from Rafael Floro. There's the Caversham connection. That's his second of the season. And we are well on top of what's considered to be our closest rival this season here. Thoroughly dominant performance. That's 30 shots to 1, 13 on target, 5-0 hammering at the moment. Hopefully we can keep this clean sheet. As we clear it, Stewart's got a bit of pace here. Gets off to Palmer. Hoping he can deliver something soon. He did win us a penalty, I suppose. Illy, gets a good save out of McCracken. Boy, that Canterbury United Team Wellington game's high scoring, 5-3. Canterbury look like they're going to upset Team Wellington. They could be a team to look out for. There's not much comes from that corner that we had. Right, Auckland City with a throw in, 6 minutes to go. Hopefully we can keep this clean sheet. Hollows, I think that was. He heads it back. Palmer, some good hustle there. Keep the ball in Wangi. Stewart and acres of space on the right. It'll be a pretty interesting angle. And he didn't really get much of a shot off. Palmer with the follow up, but couldn't connect with it strongly enough. As Auckland City now look to get a goal to erase our clean sheet, but they put it wide. Throw in, it's all action here. Brundle out to Illy on the edge of the box. Back to Flora Hill of another crack. It's blocked. Rebound pinball deluxe, but it goes over the top of the bar. I'll have a look if we need to make another sub. No, we don't. We'll leave things as they are. 2 minutes of injury time left. Floro whips it in. Duncan tries to clear. That's offside. So Auckland City, this will hurt them big time. We're going to be 6 points in front of them after only 2 games. As I said last episode, you might not be able to win the title this early in the season, but considering it's a 14-game season, you can certainly lose it. And Auckland City might be going that way, but they do have a free kick here. Hopefully we don't lose a clean sheet as we go back to the offside decision. Bit buggy from the game. Rodriguez clearly offside there when he tried to put it back in. But that's about to be it here. Thoroughly dominant performance. 5-0 win. Absolutely hammered them. A lot more clinical than we were last game, although in saying that, we had about double the amount of shots. So it was a very good performance and a couple off the woodwork as well. You look at those stats and we just absolutely hammered them. Never gave them a chance. Rafael Floro, best performer. Superb performance apart from this penalty. Very pleased. Happy days. And Auckland City are in a bit of trouble early, and that's what we like to see. So we, after that win, go top of the table on goal difference, nudging out Canterbury United, who have in the end given Team Wellington a bit of a thumping as well. 6-3. A ton of goals in that game. Waitakere edge Eastern and Phoenix Reserves back on track over our local rivals Hawke's Bay, but a brilliant start from us here. Fans very happy, as you'd expect after that sort of performance. No complaints on social media. Very unrealistic. Great performance. 5-0. Top of the table. Happy days. We do actually have Canterbury United next. I wasn't planning to do that game. It's 2 weeks away. I think we'll stick to our guns and we'll only show the highlights of that one at the start of the next episode, and I'll bring you the Team Wellington game. I know that Canterbury United are flying, but the media did say that Team Wellington were among those top 4 challengers. But overall, that's a great start to the season for us. 2 of the teams that were expected to be our biggest rivals, we haven't conceded a goal against them, and we've scored 7. 6 points. Cannot complain at all. Things looking very good here at Hamilton Wanderers for a potential one and done, hopefully. Still a long way to go in the season, though, and those one-off games in the Champions League. All you need is one bad performance, isn't it? But that will do. So the next time I see you, it will be the highlights of the Canterbury United game and the Team Wellington game. And after that, we'll probably do an episode for Hawke's Bay and come back after that with some highlights in the Phoenix reserves before kicking into the Champions League. So if you enjoyed that absolute thumping of Auckland City, then like the video. If you're keen to keep up with the progress of this Hexagon challenge, then subscribe to the channel. Any constructive criticism is welcome. Leave it in the comments, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow. So until then, enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers.